welcome back to my Stranger Things series. So the previous videos we looked at Season 1, Season 2 soundtracks. We're now going to look at Season 3. Season 3 was probably my favourite season. Season 4 was good. I mean, they're all good, but Season 3 was really good. Obviously, a lot of it kind of took place in Star Court. The clothes are just outrageous. A lot of the merchandising at this point coming out was just like spot on. Especially all them crazy colours that they were using. And there was some classic moments in Season 3. And again, they released 2 vinyl, one with the soundtracky stuff and then one with the tracks that were kind of used in it. The artwork, again, is just incredible. And there's some really kind of scary moments in this, especially that the creature starts to form with all the rats and all the bodies and all the slush, and it was really like gory. Probably the most gory so far, and dark as well. Remind me of kind of a few kind of classic horror films that were out at the time. Not at the time, but from the 80s as well. So really well shot, great character arcs, great story, introduction of this new thing. It was so good. The music, soundtrack stuff was really good as well. I really was impressed with the soundtracky stuff. Not so much the tracks that were used in it. There's only from that you'll see in a minute. I'll kind of pull out a few. There was a couple I liked in there. Considering when you listen to Season 1, Season 2, some of the tracks they used from Girls of Film, Fad Gadget, all of this was just iconic tracks of that time. I can't remember what year this was set in again, but if you can just remind me what year this was set in. I think this might have been 85, 86, I'm not sure, 85, 84. But just let me know what year this was set in. I was going to do some research, but I completely forgot. So just let me know. So the first one is the soundtracky stuff. Now the artwork is just insane. Obviously you've got Star Court, you've got Billy as well. I thought Billy was just an incredible character, and I hope he does return at some point in Season 5 because it'd be so good to kind of see him again. I thought he was great. What a great actor. What a great kind of character he was playing as well. Especially to see him as this like swimming pool hunk and then turn into this demonic thing, but also then save Max. He's just a great character in this, and you can see him there. He's hanging outside the building here. So you've got all the main characters here. It's very bright. You've got your kind of Star Court as well. I always wanted to hang out in malls in America. They always look so good. When you look at our malls, very different. I would love to go to Star Court Mall, go back in time to this. But the artwork's great. The back again, you've got like the fireworks and everything. Again, you've got all the kind of tracks. Again, this was produced soundtrack-wise from Carl Dixon and co. So you've got things like Boys and Girls, Rats. So obviously there's a massive scene with the rats in there, which is quite a dark track. It doesn't last very long. But remember, this is just accompanying the scenes. So a lot of this stuff wasn't long, and that's why there's just tons of them. You got Blueprints, Land Deeds, Not Kids Anymore. That's brilliant. Not Kids Anymore. I love that. That's a good Code Red. Brilliant. I love it. Scoops Troop. Obviously, this is whole Scoops inside the mall. It's probably the most epic kind of season, really, for all these kind of classic moments within Stranger Things. I think most of them happened in this season here. And also, I think they will start to grow up in this season as well. The inside is what I call the rat monster. A bigger picture of him, and that's really good. But this one here, there was no kind of inlay. Normally they do like an inlay with like a poster or an image on there, but there wasn't this time. So vinyl 1, again you've got the classic. I mean, that's really good. I mean, there's loads of this going around, the imagery. I'd like to have seen 11 in her kind of more colourful outfits that she was wearing then. The back, you've just got Carl Dixon and Marcus Stein, the credits for that, but this is just normal black vinyl. No, sorry, I tell a lie, it's not black vinyl. This is pink vinyl, and it's a lovely pink as well. Kind of suits the logo of Season 3 as well. So this is pink vinyl. I wonder if this came out in any other coloured vinyl. Or if you do know, let me know, because I do like that, and I'm sure this did come out in another coloured vinyl. I need to do some research and hunt the record shops. There's number 2 with the rest of the kids. Obviously my favourite character, Dustin, there. And then the back you've got the adults. Good old Hopper. And then inside again you've got pink vinyl. I'm not sure how long this actually goes on for, but it does go on for quite some time. The soundtracky one. So if you're having dinner or anything, just put it on the background. It's not too heavy, kind of dark, but it's great. So that is the part 1 of Season 3 of Stranger Things. So this is kind of the soundtracky stuff. And as normal, what they would tend to do is release another 2 tracks with some of the tracks that we used of that particular time and era. And here it is here. It's just a great imagery of 11 and Mike holding hands overlooking Hawkins with the fireworks. And then you've got Max, you've got Lucas, you've got they've got Will, Dustin, you know, the classic look of Dustin with that yellow cap on as well. The gatefold sleeve, and I'm so glad they always do the gatefold sleeve. Again, it's just kind of imagery from through the whole season there. I love that top she was wearing there. I remember they did a collaboration with H&M, and they did like this top, and they did a lot of the kind of imagery, all the kind of clothes they were wearing. H&M did a really good collaboration for season 3. I did buy some of it. Even did Billy's shorts. But you got tracks on here like. So I'm not really that impressed. I wasn't a big fan of the tracks in this one. I mean, you got Cold as Ice, Foreigner, which is a great track. Lover Girl, Tina Marie, brilliant track. Curry Heart, which is great because he also used Sunglasses at Night in, I think it was season 1, season 2. But there's a lot of these things can only get by Howard Jones, Wake Me Up If You Go, Go, Wham. So there's quite a few tracks in here I kind of like, but there's a lot of the kind of stuff that wasn't really big at the time, so I don't understand why they kind of threw these on, but I suppose they're running out of tracks, and I suppose the tracks have to be of that particular time that it was set in as well. But it's still good to have. Inside, you just get like a little poster of the front sleeve, and the vinyl itself is just a normal black vinyl, but there's something special about this one, I'm going to tell you. So just normal black vinyl on both. In fact, one of them, you've got music on that side, got a massive scratch on that, and the other side is just completely clear. So there's only actually over 3 sides. I mean, what a waste. I'm sure there was more tracks they could have licensed to kind of fill that out. So I said you get it on 2 vinyl. Now, the thing about this one is you got a free 7-inch with this one. And the best scene from Stranger Things Season 3 was when Dustin and it was singing, you had to sing Never Ending Story. And it's now, you get it on the vinyl. They've done a little 7-inch vinyl with this as well, with Never Ending Story, sung by Galen Matarazzo and Gabriella Pizzola. So those are the 2 kind of characters within Stranger Things. So it's Never Ending Story on vinyl, sung by these 2. I mean, what a great little addition. So I thought that was a nice little add-on to that. So if you can find that, I'm sure it's going to be worth something years to come. So season 3, Never Ending Story. So that is season 3. That's the kind of soundtrack to season 3. It's my favourite season. What's your favourite season? Did you like 3? Did you not? Just noticed a massive scratch on that. But yeah, I love the imagery for this this compilation. So follow me for the next one, which is going to be season 4 soundtrack. See you in a minute.